What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today, guys, I'm coming to you with some exciting news, actually. The core team comes out with some updates regarding the roadmap and what to expect moving forward for Pi. But remember, as always, never financial advice. Just trying to put you guys on the plays that I am in. If you're new around here, smash the like button down below and consider subscribing to the channel. So the market overall, again, today, kind of running sideways, nothing too exciting. Not much upward or downward pressure, as, again, people are just anticipating and waiting for confirmation on whether or not it's time to get back to risk on assets like crypto and even stocks. Pi coin up 1.3% on the day, sitting at 62 cents per coin. Volume at 93 million, kind of drying up over the last few days, but it's holding up strong over that 60-cent support line. So overall, consolidation really happening for Pi. Nothing too exciting after that big sell-off that we saw on April 15th, about 3 days back. But since then, after we dropped down, we found support right around 59 cents and resistance now right around 63 cents. Holding in this channel, which isn't bad. Consolidation is good. But now we do have some news from the Pi core team. And they mentioned a mainnet migration roadmap based on network's priorities is now available. The roadmap outlines how first migrations, second migrations with referral bonuses, and ongoing migrations on a regular basis will be prioritized in that order. The blog also further explains Pi's tokenomics and supply structure, including how much each allocation is proportionally tied to Pioneer's migrated mining rewards, ensuring fairness, aligned incentives, and transparency across the network. Didn't even give it a like yet. This came out only 33 minutes ago, so hopefully I'm one of the first few that is reporting on this, coming from the direct core team and the CEOs. Now, before we dive in, guys, remember BTCC is a partner of the channel. We're going to go in and talk about this blog post, but if you want to support the channel and support your pockets, you have 3 more days remaining for BTCC rewards. $2,000 up for grabs for each and every one of you watching today. 4 winners, $500 apiece, will be chosen on April 30th on this channel. And then, in addition, BTC is offering everyone that signs up for their exchange and starts to trade and deposit money up to $10,000. You just have to meet certain milestones within your trading parameters to hit that $10,000 incentive. So take advantage of it, guys. It's free money. The link is down in the description below. With the Your Pop link, you will be eligible to be in a part of this drawing. But in addition, also get yourself some 10K. So, mainnet migration roadmap by priorities and explaining Pi network tokenomics and supply. So I'm glad that they gave this exact roadmap and kind of what to look at in terms of the circulating supply. But here are the facts. Mainnet migration roadmap by priorities. So number 1, the migration needs to occur for a network of tens of millions based on complex mining data over the last 6 years to ensure accuracy, security, fairness for honest pioneers by excluding cheating. It is not simple to airdrop to tens of thousands of wallets without much consideration of additional data, like many other crypto projects. Number 2, the network has already migrated over 12 million people, which on its own is already an achievement of scalability in the industry, especially given the natively built KYC and migration process with no fiat cost for users. When the migration condition for going to open network was set to 10 million, striking a balance between network's need to transition to open network in a timely manner and inclusion of millions of pioneers in the mainnet. So it is understood that and expected that there would be people who need to migrate after open network launch. Like myself, for example, I am one of those people that is yet to migrate, but I'm looking to do so over the next 30 days. So here's the roadmap. Completing initial migrations for pioneers is in the queue. So anyone that's in the queue right now, that's one of the things that they're prioritizing. Second migrations, including referral bonuses. So if you're using things like my link down below for the MinePi app, of course, you get an incentive for doing that. And I get an incentive in Pi coins. So that should be something that we do achieve. But first migrations, current queue is completed. Second migrations will be completed as the focus. We'll also include referral mining bonuses, which you get when you sign up with someone else's referral link, like mine, to refer team members who passed KYC. Ongoing periodic migrations. Pi network will shift into regular periodic migrations, monthly, quarterly, to be determined, which will be included with the bonuses in addition. So one thing that most people are also asking questions about, in addition to all the migration issues, are the Pi tokenomics and supply, because we keep hearing about these token unlocks. That's creating some panic and fear in people because they assume When tokens unlock, that means sell pressure on the chart, which brings Pi coin price down. The maximum supply of Pi is 100 billion tokens. That's something that's established and we all are aware of. The maximum supply is comprised by the following: 65% allocated to the community and mining rewards, 10 billion, 10% allocated for the founders reserve, 5 billion or 5% are allocated for liquidity purposes, and then 20 billion are allocated for the core team, 20%. Which again, I think in my opinion, personal distribution, this actually looks pretty good as long as the team doesn't cheat or dump on our heads. Each allocation mentioned above tracks the community migration rewards and issuance rewards issuance space, so the proportions of each allocation in the total supply remains the same at any given moment. The effective total supply of Pi at the current time proportions into allocations sum as the maximum supply, right? Proportions to allocations the same as the max. Since every allocation tracks the migrated mining rewards to the community, the effective token supply calculated by dividing the current mining rewards of Pi by 65%. 5% is as mentioned, and all the other distribution for the ones in the aforementioned space right here are exactly what we need to look at it right now. Pi mining mechanism is designed to expand its decentralized utilities, capability, longevity, in addition to growth and inclusion and security. So one thing that makes crypto a little different than stocks, though, is when the team or any of the pioneers decide that they want to start taking profits, they have the ability to do so on the open market. They don't have to wait for a vesting schedule, but there is token locks that don't allow them to take the entire amount. It's what's in effective circulation right now. So we know that's not the whole 100 billion tokens at the moment. It's much less than that. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. And the current ones that are in float or in circulation aren't the ones from the core team, the 20 billion or the 10 billion from the allocated for foundation reserves. It's from the 65 billion allocated to the community mining rewards. Of that, a percentage was sent to exchanges to then begin the open mainnet trading. The network is dedicated to completing mainnet migration for all real, verified, and honest pioneers as soon as possible while ensuring accuracy, security, and integrity of the network. Pi's tokenomics are designed to align long-term network growth with real contributions from the community, ensuring that the issuance model remains fair, progressively driven, and grounded in actual participation. So overall, I think really good updates. Most importantly, I think it would have been pretty awesome if we got certain timelines and dates as to when they want to have these things accomplished, where completing initial migrations should be completed. Second migrations, how soon? Are we talking May, June? Are we talking July, August? Are we talking even this month in April? That's what I want to kind of hear, is a roadmap with specific time points and timestamps. But overall, I think it's a great update for us to kind of keep in mind. And that really does make sense. I think it's fair that the team does have 20% allocated to them. For example, if you look at big companies publicly traded like Tesla and others, you have the founders there owning 20, 30, 40%, sometimes even more, 50, 60%. So I appreciate you guys' support. I think, again, we want to see more and more from the Pi community and Pi network because growth is here, but right now it's just stalled by the fact that the market slowed down and the price action has been pretty miserable, to be honest, overall. But I think we will see that rally to all-time highs when the market turns around. But I appreciate your support, guys. That's all I had. And until next time, as always, keep investing. Peace.